But Jing
We got PRX on defense, we got 100 Thieves on attack, we got double Sheriff for the smokers, but not the duelists.
Should be somewhat comfortable, and I mean you're really looking here on this defender side to get a lot of value out of these controllers, out of the Harbor, out of the Viper.
Getting a lot of space right now.
Yeah, they've got complete control over mid. 100 Thieves setting up for a
I
B
think with this comp, it's fairly linear in terms of what you need to do on defense.
Coming through, but
Yeah.
suspect how heavy this flank is going to be. For now, just peek out over in
Fine.
towards elbow there from
Yeah,
Bang.
pretty much.
Camera won't see it either.
3-person push behind real fast. Bang's gonna hear a lot.
Like I think 100 Thieves will just avoid mid, or at least play very passive towards mid at the start of the round.
Oh my, that is a sick way to start it. That's a really good way to start it.
But he's out into the open. He's going to be taken down in Divide, suffering a similar
Well.
fate. 100 Thieves, fairly clean. As they pick up the
I
pistol
couldn't have
round.
said it better than your chat. Bang, bang, bang.
Inauspicious start
Yeah,
here
basically.
for PRX on their pistol round, but kind of gave the farm away there with the sound cues.
Been a
That's all there is
beast
to
so
this.
far.
And I mean, credit to Bang. He had some amazing shots. It's a good position for him to be holding, but one that as PRX, you either have to anticipate or come down with a slower approach.
I do like
And from there,
the
it's just
I do like the
100 Thieves all
slow
the way,
shooting
so
ghost tech.
good read here
Like I think
early
people
for
spam the
100
ghost a little
Thieves.
bit too much.
PRX
Yeah,
looks like they are
something.
gonna grab
Take
a
your
Marshal
time,
for
headshot.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe no. Switches over to the Sheriff instead. Thought better of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he picked up.
Okay,
a Marshal.
so they're allowed a death
Definitely
at
keen
the
to do
moment.
that from time to time.
Death on attack.
Quick jiggle
We
peek
get
out.
something,
Perfect
gets a
presence.
Sheriff, that is literally it.
Time. Just at the top of halls.
And 100 Thieves, I wonder how many
Here,
times they're
multiple
going to do
100
this.
Thieves just fanned out, waiting
Just
to see
holding a
PRX come to
default,
them.
waiting for some kind of
Yeah,
push.
I mean this is something that every team is going to have to consider against PRX. Is
Yeah, you
when are
gotta
they
do
gonna
this the
dial
whole
up the
time.
pace? And they will definitely.
'Cause at one
do
point
that
they're
on
gonna
Ecos
send
from
it.
Time to time. Cryo trying to hold down mid against Forsaken, but no damage done. So for now, just a pullback and a shift towards the B site. 400 Thieves, but not much information for either side to work with. Just gonna have to be able to clear Reyna around the corner. Jing could potentially get some value out of those Leers.
Drop down there.
Misses.
Might have been heard. Maybe able to note that, but just one sound cue not going to be enough. Now the drone going to be coming through. All up over on that A side as the rotations start to come in, and that's going to be Mind Freak taken down as Busio just creeps his way forward, and Jing can't
Yeah,
trade out
they're going to
anything.
get anything, huh?
Damage not even going to be found here. Rotations coming through. Cam not going to be spotting much of anything there.
30 seconds
Divide
left.
just tucked in towards tunnel. Swinging the back of box. Cryo looking for the kill. It's going to be taken by Busio. It's Forsaken. Noted. Dealt with. Dead.
Yeah, lovely. Okay,
Flawless
so
round here.
double armor
400
rebuy, that
Thieves
is
in this
it.
anti-eco.
Yeah,
This is a
really
giant
nice,
bonus.
really nice 0 point there.
We got so many
Make sure
rifles.
that Reyna utility can't do anything for Jing. He's just stuck in a corner trying to lock it down and can't even get any damage done. So really well thought out, good methodical start here for the side of 100 Thieves. The last time we saw 100 Thieves on Breeze was against G2 in the grand finals of the Americas, and they looked really good on attacker side. And the time we saw them before that, the only 2 times we've seen them, was against Crew, when Crew was in the middle of their really hot run in the group stage. They were able to take this map off of Crew. 13-11, it was close. So
Oh,
this
he
is a
wanted to
solid
get hit
map
by that
for
knife
100
on
Thieves.
purpose.
So far, they're definitely showing you why.
And we go 3-person tube. We have a wall that kind of blocks them off though a little bit.
Thieves now just storming their way up into Hall. Triple push coming through.
Yes, they
Pop
wall
Launch
up
gonna
to
be
flash
set.
through.
Something able to find one. Austin are going to be taken down. Forsaken. Back orange. Deals with Cryo. Pink getting ready to come in, but now Busio finding a nice timing. Comes in on the side. Swings out. Looks for more, but Forsaken's able to shut it down. Forsaken himself tagged at 30. Divide. Dead, but Forsaken
Wow,
still
Forsaken had an
survives.
absolute round.
3 players left alive. PRX.
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
mean-
allow for a bonus conversion.
And this is a good
I
start
like
here for
I like
PRX.
the I
I
like
don't
the
think
idea.
he's on the bonus, but
really was
I definitely
struggling
do think 100
against
Thieves need to play
G2
slow
in
against
the
this
opener
comp.
of the
Yeah, I
playoffs.
Or at
would.
least at least
I
slow.
would
He
just,
picked
I
it
would
up
just be
finally in their
defaulting for
next
them to
match.
push the whole time.
So that's going to be, I think, one of the big keys is getting Forsaken online.
Sure.
You can get everybody firing on
He did so
PRX,
much damage
and
to
they
the
will just
first guy as
outrun you,
well.
and this was
He had
a
an
great map for
unreal
that.
round.
So looking sharp, looking snappy. Is that going to be able to continue?
Crowd behind him, and still more work to be done. Neural Theft now going to be online.
Okay,
here
we
for
got 2
Busio.
people from PRX that can't buy. We got everyone from 100
He
Thieves that
also
can't
had
buy next
a little bit of
round.
a
So,
softer start in the previous series.
boom.
As Cryo,
Oh.
Jeez.
the same
Yeah, that's
story.
the kind of stuff you want to look out
Right now,
for.
looking fired up.
Yeah.
Dealing with something. Leaving Forsaken now on an island here today. Busio holding back,
Yeah,
expecting
and I think they're
this.
just gonna do
It's
this
so well read from 100 Thieves.
all the time.
Mind Freak trying to find it. Will be
Just
able
a
to trade
passive
one back
default
from
the
now. Bang
whole
taking
time.
space here
Just
in
they're
mid.
gonna
Looks at Mind
push. You
Freak.
got a Reyna. You
Balls out
got
the
a
weapon, reads it a little
got
bit
a
more,
Jet.
and he's up for the task. Shuts it down. We're back into a 3v3.
Thank you, chat.
Huge
Thank you,
stuff
thank
from
you.
Mindfreak.
4098 as well. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime.
Known. Cryo, quick to flush him out. GOP coming in. Divide gonna be
Okay, so
down.
2 people for PRX that can't buy.
Right now,
Do
very much
they
poised to move up 3-1.
buy? Is the question.
Just eats it. Flash coming through.
Oh, teammate to
Commit
save
to
the
the
flash.
swing here. Allows him to regain his vision, but Cryo. Johnny on the spot, accurate with the
Okay,
aim.
really
3
nice round
kills
from
for him, 3
Cryo.
rounds for
PRX
Thieves.
needs to
good work
probably
there at the end by
relax
Asuna,
a little
using his
bit.
utility to isolate Mindfreak, making sure that he really can't get anything done. Yeah, the first one hits Cryo. A little bit of an off timing, but that's okay. He had another one in the bank, so totally fine. 400 Thieves and just winning their opening battles, reading these positions very nicely. This is something that's going to be difficult for PRX, is trying to take space early because you don't have a lot of utility. That's
Relax time to push faster.
Yeah, you have the leaders,
Yeah, maybe.
you have the harbor
You got double
utility.
hero guns.
You don't have that KO, you know, sort of flash and knife to get the information and then try to make plays off the back of it. You're going to have to rely a lot on Divide.
Yeah,
here,
they've been getting the
potentially,
orbs the whole
if
time
you're
for
gonna
this, so they
wanna
really
go
want
for
Asuna as well.
aggressive pushes like that. But, you know, something's good enough that he can get it done on his own for sure.
Realistically,
certainly
PRX,
Something
like,
that he wants to try, and
with their
Forsaken is
comp,
gone all the way around this pillar.
4 or 5 is good.
behind it.
But has Bang gotten any sense of it?
I mean, you got to suspect this angle because this is definitely
So,
an area where you would
4
think
or
that
5.
something might want to try to make a play.
Actually, such a nice
Gonna
position.
be a weaker buy.
You don't see it too often.
Sheriffs.
the top mid one around the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To check. Toxic screen comes down. Jing able to isolate himself for now.
Backman into the corner, flash not gonna connect. Clear at the ready. The
There's a
top back
lot
Cryo,
of
damage
info
to reveal
pretty
comes through
early.
off that recon dart.
It's
Swing
great
out, Jing
recon.
looking for the kill, but still cannot find it. EU bails out the rest of his teammates, keeps them covered.
Whoa.
Something, however, finding one apiece.
Oh god, they harbor into it. 3 on 3. Forsaken is the gun.
But as they push forward, they continue to find these kills. Mindfreak now. trying to make
Yeah,
his way
and they
over.
got the harbor out of them now.
Approaching now through shot, but it's being watched. Asuna staring in this direction. Take a headshot or 2 shots to the chest to try to take him down. The jiggle out, the turn back, and Cryo.
Okay, lovely round.
Staying alive. 100 Thieves staying in the
A little
lead.
bit of damage
And
done,
even
but
the reckoning invested there for PRX right as they
comp
got
is not it. I
run
mean,
out
this
of the
comp will look
round,
good on
basically.
attack.
Nicely handled here by 100 Thieves.
Again, I think they
Starting
need.
to find their
I
footing.
think
There's
they
some good
need
shots there for
4. They probably
PRX.
need 5 to be
Divide
honest,
came in,
but
got some good info for
this
Jing.
is something that has to
Jing
happen.
wasn't able to
Like
really
the op
convert off
has
the back
to
of it.
happen here.
And now something is going to
Nice
be able
next round no matter
to
what
scrape together
anyway.
the operator for PRX, and this should be where
Okay,
things
and they
get a
know they're
little bit
getting the op
scarier
out
for
and 100 Thieves.
Obviously,
Just a
we all
simple
know
way
how
to deal with
good
the op.
something
They
is.
just decide to go fast
that
B.
operator and how aggressive he can be, but right now he's just posted up in halls. It's a 3-man stack on B, kind of anticipating there's going to be a change in direction for 100 Thieves. This is a pretty good read off the rip. for
Jing has
PRX.
no
That's
flashes.
Yeah, fast one off the rip.
Yep.
All coming through, clear out on the drone. Cryo taking
it doesn't
space,
matter in
dashing
the
forward,
fighting
gonna be
KO.
revealing something in the meantime, able to find one. Busio dead. The tuck away here from the Reyna. Jing swinging out, still going to be shut down. Cannot find that kill. The trade backs here. 2 kills coming through as Mindfreak.
Yeah, the
pressured, getting
overwhelm
taken
is
down.
so
Cryo
strong
finding him
there.
once again.
Oh, the
Slow
timing's
creep up
crazy.
here, not necessarily registering it.
Shot.
Cryo, quick on the reply. And now something. A 1v2 spike not yet planted, but he's got the op in hand. Flash in, ducks back behind the archway, just looking for any kind of peek out, but they know that the op is in play. They don't want to give him any angles. Knives now popped.
Spike planted.
And that is not
Cryo
gonna do
is a
anything.
monster.
Cryo, another 3K. Another round for 100 Thieves on the
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
They dealt with the
They're
op
just
well, and he's standing
firing on
up.
all cylinders right now, shutting down any attempts by PRX. PRX looks a little bit slow to react to some of these plays. It's good early,
This guy's aim, bro.
contest gen, but once 100 Thieves gains control of the site, they just start knocking players down, and
Jesus.
Cryo, very clean with that Vandal. Takes that peek against the Blade Storm confidently. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me. Gonna need a timeout here for PRX, but you know, I anticipated this was gonna be a tough map for PRX. I know a lot of
sure.
I think a lot of people, you know, are gonna think, oh, okay, well they haven't played it before, so they're gonna show you something that you're not ready for and that kind of stuff. But there's a reason they've been avoiding it.
Yeah, there very much is.
And there's only so
called
much
it,
you
we
can
were
do with their comp,
deliberating
to be
backstage.
honest.
What is the composition going to look like once we had seen the draft come through? And you said Jing Reyna, maybe. Yeah. It's been 635 days. Shout out to Space for updating us on how long it's been since we've seen that in an official VCT tournament. 635 days. 635 days since Jing has gotten a kill on Reyna. Because right now, he is at 0-5 and
Damn, bro.
You would think he'd be good for a few here, but I mean, it's a rough go for him. It just looks, he looks a little uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. Like, the Leers were okay, but he only got to use them really that one time on A Pyramids. Other than that, he's been shut down by the KO utility. So, you know, credit where credit's due. Asana's really having a good start here. He's got 6 assists already, and it's on the back of some fantastic utilization of his util to make sure that PaperX can't use any of their limited util to shut down these 100 Thieves attacks, and now they've got a
2 hero guns.
They've got everything except the null command.
Yeah, and just a passive default.
Now
Once
Walsh
again.
trying to slow things up. 100 Thieves again. Off the back of that timeout, wanting to see if there's going to be an aggressive call coming through from PRX.
Or ults if they want them.
0 point gets the catch on a 1.
Well, they know that Forsaken's close.
How many rounds do you think they need?
And oh my God, Divide.
Okay.
PRX?
The Divide and the Marshall able to find one. Cryo has been a thorn in the side.
I mean, I think Breeze defense is one of the hardest sides in the game, to be honest with you.
On top of Forsaken in time, so just a tuck back.
I don't know.
We're going to be grabbed, but
like,
I'll push
sometimes I'm happy with like 4.
The tap on the rope.
Yeah, it's saying 4-5.
EU.
Especially with their no Sentinel comp.
Suspect this.
Yeah, I just don't see any real hope with PaperX, right? Because like they go aggressive, it doesn't work. What they do, so they go more aggressive. Like it's not really possible. So they could sit on the side. They've got no stopping power realistically.
That was the big jewel.
As long as they bait out the little utility that they have.
Yeah, it's just a lot of space that has to be given up by this PaperX comp. You don't have a Sentinel.
If something goes aggro, oh man, the timing on that is
really kind of
insane.
get you that extra ability to get info, to get a little bit deeper. So
Time Freak does have his ult, and this is one of their better rounds.
And sure, a few of them came through for PaperX, but the positional game won by 100 Thieves is profiting for them.
Hunter's Fury is online, doesn't come into play. Looks at the answer is going to be yes, looking for the tag. Asana taking low, taking
I think he had to not die from that. Big
Final
1v2.
going to be avoided here by Bang. 2v1,
yeah, I think he had to dodge it.
Should he decide to try to invest it here?
What a shot, man.
Find something, but invest it all the same. Knows that Devi only has that. Marshall knows that he's going to be picking up the weapon. Devi's got
Whoa,
it.
so calm, dude. So calm.
100 Thieves so far out
He had no time, he definitely had to stick it.
This is just phenomenal stuff from 100 Thieves. Even though
I like this. He knew that he had a Marshall that he was going to go pick up the gun.
For PaperX, it is the positional game that is handily being won by 100 Thieves.
Nah, he had time to dodge one.
Another thing to note is that last
he
time
had
they
6
played
seconds.
This map all the way back in kickoff.
Problem is the second one probably would have hit him.
Sova, not Devi. So
yeah, I guess it was the same situation.
A lot of uncomfortable agents maybe for them to be bringing out on stage, and obviously it was intentional. You had to know as PaperX that this was gonna be something come through, and there's something.
Speaking of it, now going to be in a bad spot.
Good flash. This time they actually find the op. But I mean, it's really simple how 100 Thieves are playing, right? It's just...
Shots coming his way here.
This way. Oh no, I can talk for a little bit now. So it's literally just like when they don't have an op, everyone just holds back, waits for a push. When they have an op, let's just rush. It's a really simple game plan. This is literally what we used to do in Liquid all the time.
Even more beautiful.
Bro, they are fragging heavy though. Like someone's getting a 3K every single time.
Lock in a 7th round win.
I mean, they just look so clean, Achilleos.
Yeah, they're just shooting so heavy.
Retake, it's just shut right down. I mean, they're just so on it. PaperX trying to get some of those early advantages. Something that plagued 100 Thieves against Gen G. Doesn't matter right now. Because they are absolutely crisp. Phenomenal stuff here from Asana.
Yeah, and they're just all swinging and trading together.
Every angle quickly shut down and accounted for, and yeah, it's challenging right now. Forsaken trying to get aggressive.
Yeah, and now they know he's gonna push.
That's gonna be Neural Theft. Just hand it over to him. You can see everybody now having to rotate over from that B side aside from Devi. Plant coming through.
Why do they pick defense? Yeah, that one is actually a question. I felt like getting the confidence up on attack would have probably been nice.
That's about it. Lucio playing forward, something able to find one as the door gets open. Does take down Cryo,
but maybe they want the easier side on
push forward from Bucio
on the second half and just do the comeback to create pressure.
Too much of anything there. Something does manage to find a second one, but then Bang dealing with him, looking for the final headshot here as Devi tucks back. They take so much damage. And EU will get the final shots through. 8-1 with I'd say no end in sight right now. 100 Thieves are looking absolutely perfect.
Yeah, they look fully in control. And it's going to force out another timeout. PRX going to use their second. Alex does this sometimes, and it actually can work. I mean, PRX is very adaptive. They're very clever with that. You know,
I mean, I think this makes sense.
The dubbed hive mind.
Like, you gotta try get 3 rounds or so.
Style, where it's not exactly just
I don't think it's a bad veto. I'm not like flaming, but like, do you not think it's a bad veto when like they probably could have put up more of a fight on bind, even though 100 Thieves is so good on bind?
Yeah,
like it just doesn't feel like
it's one of those where it's like, I think they lost the first map no matter what. Like, honestly, because like they've been struggling on bind, honestly. So I guess it's just them as a group collective being like, well, Freeze, we have more of a chance. The only thing that I do think is weird is starting defense. Did you not think that's weird? Someone in chat said that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't start defense either. But then again, if you want to chase, I guess you want to chase arguably on your quote-unquote better side, but it's like,
I mean,
it's still not much of a good side for them.
If you want to go for some serious copium,
we'll see. I've definitely ate my words the past few days. So.
It is double duelist, so it should be more of an attacker-sided comp.
Never say never.
But
that's true.
You know, they just don't look clean right now either. You know, they've had some good moments here and there, but they need to really get some.
No fast strat from 100 Fees this time.
Reckoning and the Viper's Pit there. So that null command again for Asunada, gonna make it so challenging for some of these players against the executes. You almost have to play retake, but you know, they try to get ahead of it. They try to get aggressive, set the op up in elbow, see if they can find anybody, but so far 100 Thieves like super nervous, just clustered in their spawn and gonna be potentially changing directions. Forsaken is gonna get a little bit of info there. Very deep cascade. And there you go.
Something up over the top, able to find Busio. See if the rest of the players can start working alongside his tempo, but Hunter's Fury going to be opened up here as they get the reveal. Forsaken tucking back into the cove now. Flash comes through and Cryo gets caught by it.
But that was impressive by Forsaken.
Gunbarrel going to be spotted. Jing desperately trying to find the kill, but just eats a bit of damage. Follow flash.
Oh, not a good flash, bro. What is going on?
Over the classic, but Jing getting pinged out. Mind Freak at the same time, able to find EU.
Jing looking like me in ranked, bro.
The opposite side of the pyramid comes up with a kill, comes up with another. Divine now dead. A 2v1, something.
Okay, well, that was nice. And the timeout came in, and at least, at the very least, the timeout made sure that they couldn't rush. Like, I think they overthought it. Maybe it was the Viper ult as well. But, I mean, the actual setup was nice. Viper ult into op. Awesome over towards A. I think Forsaken did unbelievable work, though. Forsaken's getting Sova ulted, puts his cove down, and then peeks through it to try get one.
Busio!
I think we got to work on something's trash talk game a little bit there. I mean, it's a good start. But just saying a player's name.
Yeah. Well, null command here. Going to be coming through rotations necessary for PRX, but
okay, and now they go back to the rush. So yeah, they are literally just rushing against the op. Maybe the only reason they didn't rush before was either the timeout, they thought something new was going to happen, and they thought they had been worked out, or maybe because of the Viper ult. Now they know the op's back. Might just see a rush for the next 2 rounds.
Gonna open the door as well, but he's going to keep moving potentially. Nope. Going to go through the door.
Whoa. Bro gets 2. Wait, Mind Freak gets 2.
Swing back in a big way. Cryo eliminated. 2 players left. Swap over onto the off. The jump peek coming through. Something cannot find the shot, but Busio dead. That leaves EU on his lonesome. Still can do some significant damage here as the cash is not great for the side of PRX. Can he isolate? No, he cannot.
Honestly, not bad. 3.
Must have been proud of that sliggy peek there from something.
Yeah, it was actually bringing it back.
So finally starting to look like
I haven't had that one for a while, man.
Some good
Bring back the memories.
For PRX later in this half. They really take their time. They play fully for retake. They set up for the flood. And this time they make some waves.
The only thing I can think of a
really
peek
nicely
like that is like
off
that
the rim.
sliggy
Good
peek.
information again.
It actually was, yeah.
Really
It's really devastating, man.
Without those standard utility abilities
I still
that
loved
Harbor
it,
has to get that info.
No one could hit it. No one could hit it somehow.
Playing through his walls.
Yeah, I know, but it was like every single time playing Gathers, I'm just like, nah, I can't be bothered peeking mid against
That was stupid. We
Yeah,
shouldn't have done
fun.
that, but they get themselves a 3rd round.
Get the
8-4,
scout.
the best that PRX can hope for here on this defense. Let's see if they can find it.
I think 4 might be alright, chat. I think 4 might be alright. They need this round, and they decide not to rush against it.
Out in the open. Creeping forward here. into halls. Ping coming down, suspecting that there's going to be a player over towards window.
Cam was cleared by Jing to set this up. So they're not, I mean, they're somewhat aware. And they, you have to suspect the op. It's been in this potentially, you know, it's been in this position before. I'm not sure if they know that, but they're very, very wary. Bustio pretty much stuck in window, trying to see if he can math his way out.
Oh
of
yeah,
that
they
one.
hold a default for the first. Ooh, hold a default for the first 40.
Patience is a virtue, and it pays off.
Lovely spot on this one as well.
Bang, not able to snipe him out of the sky. Suspecting the push across here.
Yeah, lovely. And the comms came out here as well.
The catch now. Wall going to be coming through as Cryo looks to take some space. Knives in hand. Hunter's Fury open here from Divide. And Jing able to collect the kill. Takes him down, but Asuna still accurate as ever. Comes up with one, but as he tries to recover another weapon, Jing will be able to get a second one here in the round. EU now last one standing. The wall falls, Jing swings, he will get shut down.
Whoa.
Bro,
they still look nasty though, that's the thing. Dude, I've never really seen something stand up and give it. Not that he's giving it too much, but he's standing up as well. He's just looking at Bustio standing up every round. He's like, man, I want to do that. That could be me.
Jing clearing that camera,
nice
sets
shot.
something up here. Something watching mid, sets Forsaken up there. The Hunter's Fury allows access for Jing onto the site. All of these things, much, much better for PRX, but is it enough, Achilles?
We'll have to just wait and see as we get ready to go into the half. Some time to collect their thoughts and breathe a sigh of relief here as they recover 4 rounds here in this half, where 100 Thieves were looking like they were just going to rob this whole thing away.
Or could be enough.
We've got Mika standing by with some very special guests.
With a pistol.
I am joined once again by some very special guests here. We have Luna, who is the Vi's girlfriend, and we have Kaze here. Guys, give them a warm welcome because Luna, I believe this is your first time in Shanghai and you just arrived yesterday?
Yes, I just arrived yesterday midnight. So far, I haven't gotten to try anything out yet, but I'm super excited to be here to support the Vi, obviously, especially with the score right now. So I hope everything goes well. I hope so.
You mentioned that sometimes when it gets really stressful, sometimes you turn off the stream because you can't take it.
Usually when I'm at home and it's super stressful, I just turn off my phone and I just go sit at the wall and then I peek at it and then I close it. But since I'm here, I have no choice. I have to keep my eyes open, so I feel really stressed right now.
Well, we'll give you a big hug afterwards. Now, Kaze, what does it feel like seeing a fellow Malaysian on this stage?
Me and Dawai used to be competitors back in those other FPS days. So I'm proud to see a fellow Malaysian competing at the highest level and seeing him doing well. It's quite a happy feeling to see him doing well, I would say.
Sure, there's that pride going on, right? Well, now the score is
I love that they put the CS player in a Valorant shirt, man.
Might say. What would you say to them right now?
I quite will root for PRX to win this whole tournament. So yeah, go PRX.
And what about you, Luna? If you could say something to Divide right now, what would you say?
Can you please win? I'm here. I came all the way. Please don't lose.
Well, there you have it from Luna and from Kaze. We're going to send it back to the game.
Thank you very much. I'm sure there's plenty of people here in the audience watching from home having the same well wishes, that same desperation for PRX at the
yeah,
moment.
it's kind of sick.
See if they're going to be able to get back into this one, because Jing finding some
that t-shirt was cracking me up though. That's so funny. Cryo raid boss saves 400.
They claim this one.
Gets dropped to Ghost. Buys armor.
Clean opening map here in this
Who's dropping him?
Series.
Bustio.
Elimination on the line.
A lot of space
Bustio.
Early towards halls, but it's all just kind of a ruse to set up.
Raid boss in defense doesn't really happen too often, to be honest with you.
Execute if they do decide to commit.
But if that's one way of getting the confidence up, then
just bouncing their way through the 100 Thieves wall here. A little bit more going up. Jing trying to clear out on that.
Well, that'll do it.
Picked off. Cryo able to find that opening shot. Bang, back pyramid looking for the target. Gets himself one. Something able to trade it back.
Whoa, it's a nice shot, man. Next duel is Giant. Double 50 HP for PRX.
Fishing for one. Divide. Spotting out Asuna for a brief moment, but cannot collect it.
They're pinned back here.
Yeah, really rough position to try to displace from. Swing up. Something going aggressive. Is able to find one more, but EU trades it back. Mind freaking Divide now. So very low.
Really nice. Double pistol for 100 Thieves.
Claiming another pistol, another defuse, another round win.
Yeah, another great start for 100 Thieves. I would say one of the
There's not
hallmarks
Bustio.
on this
Bustio
map
had shield.
for 100
Oh,
Thieves,
really? Who was it
when
then?
I went back to
Asuna.
watch their VODs was just really sturdy defense. They're willing to give up some space at the front of the site, and then they're willing to contain you there. This was kind of a microcosm of that. They're very, very default heavy on this map. They will kind of
That's the
shift
issue
around
without
who's
straight
playing what
wall.
positions, but they are very happy to kind of play a 2-1-2, just kind of have one player sort of roaming around mid, but they will play pretty far back. And Asuna in particular likes to hang in the back of A site and lob some of that KO utility in at you.
I wonder if he's talking about the wall here.
Set up himself.
Who knows?
And that round looked really,
Something get some
solid
armor.
from
We've
100
got
Thieves.
Sheriff.
Paper X had some good shots.
Cryo
Whoa.
hearing his flash coming through, but Defy able to find the headshot.
Oh boy.
Catches bang. A-site opened up.
That's such a Paper X round, man. Okay, we get a game with that because that's giant. They need to relax though. They gotta play together in this one.
Thrown out hit. Gets the dink there onto Asuna. Swings back through something in a very committed forward position. Ends up falling down.
Why am I nervous for this round?
One back, but still the man advantage here for the side of Paper X. Fragment over towards back pyramid. Jing swing on the corner. Asuna out in the open. He ends up falling down, but Busio collecting another. Swing coming in. The dink is there, but the kill cannot be found. It's all on EU. Finds one.
Whoa.
Finds himself a second.
Oh, and he saw him and his teammates told him.
Holding onto a ghost. EU at 5 HP. Having to wait out the wall. It's all going to come down to the reaction. It's time fought and a push forward and Mind Freak.
Yeah, just the low HP. So the comms came in where he was, and the comms came into that. He was low HP. Damn, they eco them.
You're used to seeing.
Eco them.
Just go
Hopefully
at
they picked up the gun at the end here. I didn't fully see.
Knocking players down, and something takes a ton of space. Buys them a little bit of extra time in this round. Get some big
oh my
impact
god,
kills.
that shot is nuts.
Divide. Maybe it was that girlfriend above there. That was a nasty shot. And then Mind Freak steady to get the clutch. And somehow, some way, even though they just get an equal win,
dude, that was literally on the win.
On edge. Oh my.
I think he wasn't happy with how they played it, because they didn't play together too
Why
much.
couldn't we do that in the pistol?
Yeah. Well,
either that or yeah, he doesn't want to have the hope.
Onto A, wall coming up, keeping something protected for the time being here from Cryo's angle. Nothing really spotted, but Mind Freak able to find one, but bang, putting down something.
Whoa, got a classic. Double guns.
Gorgeous shots with the classic.
Oh my god. This Cove has annihilated them, dudes. Forsaken's Cove has just given them everything.
It's happening again. It's like a scent.
They coved and then put two people through the Cove, bro. The Cove.
What are your thoughts on running through that Cove multiple times?
Oh man, the Cove, bro.
I mean, it's just insane. Like,
the thing is, the Cove is fine as long as no one sends it through and everyone wraps.
And they're swinging out in bad angles. I mean, that time something just caught off guard, but then Forsaken and then Jing also both tried to push out of those smokes, out of those coves, to try to take battles, and they just end up getting one-tapped. I mean, honestly, it's just a little bit too much.
Man, this poor guy, dude.
If that happened in my team.
What the hell is going on?
You're gonna be taken down as he just updrafts up in the halls.
Here we go again.
Yep.
Got a bit of
firepower behind this one.
Yeah, he literally got hope the round before and then just insta back to reality with that one. A nice flash. Ooh, it's actually kind of sick.
The wall gets ready to drop. Drops it. Something. Still forward flash now coming in off the backside. Tailwinds over onto the side here. Trying to play around this cloudburst, but
it was kind of sick from something to actually be able to be alive still. He got him down to 11 HP. Okay, I think with this round it's a done map.
Well, they found space.
This was
They're
mental.
able to get towards the B site. Trapwire is going to reveal their presence, but
still going to be slow going for them.
Exactly.
Cam set up, not being tapped quite just yet. There it is, quick turn, Mind Freak, clearing it out, but now 100 Thieves just going to be looking for the flood. Savine gets this plant.
I mean, 100 Thieves are just playing like a unit.
2v4 to try to stave it off. Now just playing around the cyber cage.
Revealing area.
Recon sent, clear it on the dart. Divide, the wall falls, pitch coming through.
Yeah, it's just so nice for 100 Thieves.
Up to 11, 2 more to go. They look to close out Breeze.
Yeah, just too much there for PRX to deal with. And again, they're getting these opening kills, but they're not really able to find much else off the back of it. Something's isolated for so long there. There's no real backup for him as he goes for that aggressive dash.
This map ain't it. Yeah, we'd have to watch it for much longer.
A little bit longer. And meanwhile, you've just got 2 players of 100 Thieves surrounding him. And then by the time Forsaken gets there, he's just a step too late, and they're able to flash and take him down. And then for the retake, well, good luck. They're coming from every angle possible. I mean, it would just take some of the craziest Guardian shots you've ever seen in your life from Devi to do anything in that round.
I saw the glass cannon Guardian pick up from something on bind. Now Jing, glass cannon on this Vandal. Clear on the recon, 0 point.
I mean, they managed to squeeze out a buy. They pretty much all in for this round. And with that, they will start using orbs.
It has to be this round if they're going to make a comeback.
I like this from 100 Thieves. They are not scared of fighting A main at all.
Try to stave off that round 12. And for now, pull back from both teams. PRX finally going to consider the B site. They have a Hunter's Fury. Empress is there for Jing, but
I mean, look at the double trap wire set up here, just trying to get the catcher onto something. Clears at the bottom one. Cage comes up. Drone leads the charge to Fragment, looks to force them back. Now the forces of PRX going to be held at bay. 0 point noting a couple players.
Anti-something trip. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to shoot the fast one and then he was going to dash in like up and go into it. But
kill found. Jing trying to take some space but can't really scale forward. They try to just hold him at bay here with the flashes. Everything going to be committed to Busio, able to collect the kill here.
Wow, the flash was lovely.
Able to answer back one, but they're in such a poor position now. You catching a glimpse of recon, the shock darts, everything just being lobbed in here. They push their way over towards his elbow. Busio into the cove, in behind them, and guns them down.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they gave it an alright go. They got a bit unlucky that they didn't get any pistols, and honestly, 100 Thieves just the better than on this map, for sure.
And heading for a map win.
And they felt like they had more chance of winning bind on this map, and I think that's fair. I think 100 Thieves bind is really good.
This null command has just been absolutely brutal. In it, the first half
give him a pistol or maybe it like felt a bit more convincing, but
I mean that lack of utility just really makes their lives so miserable. And then Asuna throws a great flash around the corner again. That KO
map,
yeah. And on top of
hopefully this map goes out fast because they can switch one map really early for Haven because the 4-week rule won't apply to Haven, so they could like this could be one of the last games we see on this map. Hopefully.
Gives up the rest of the game here for PRX. Empress pop.
196 Martinez, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 4 months.
Made up for their own util timings. Reckoning now going to be coming through. Hunter's Fury, invested Divide, just fishing, trying to find anything that he possibly can. Jing able to find one. Takes it devour. Cryo pushing forward, however, able to find Mind Freak.
Cryo is a nightmare, bro.
Who manages to collect the kill.
Bro, I tell you, the coves are helping 100 Thieves so much. The coves were giving them so much space. Okay, I mean, they give it an okay go. They were always, in my mind, we were talking about at the beginning of this, they were going to start a map down in this best of 3 anyway. But Sunset, they're pretty much, I mean, they're favorites for Sunset, but it should be closer.